Hi everyone, good evening ma. Kirtika, good evening. Akshita, Raviteja, good evening all of you. Hope all of you are fine. Have you gone through the video, normal distribution? Hi everyone. Have you gone through the previous classes, normal distribution? It is one of the important distribution, it is continuous distribution. In discrete distribution, we have seen binomial, Poisson and geometric distribution. In continuous distribution, the main important distribution is normal distribution. Yes, very good. Siri, Ramya, Dinesh, good evening all of you. Shall we start? Yes. So in normal distribution, I have already explained, you have to remember this f of x. This is the PDF. F of x is equal to 1 by sigma into root of 2 pi e power minus of x minus mu the whole squared by 2 sigma squared, where x varies from minus infinity to plus infinity and mu also varies from minus infinity to plus infinity, and sigma is always a positive value. Okay. So the curve is the famous curve. Everyone would have come across for something or the other reason. You would have seen this curve, normal curve. Okay. It is having lot of application in real life, and we are going to see one by one. And this is the curve, normal curve, and x-axis is the asymptote to the curve. Always remember the area enclosed by this curve and the x-axis is always 1. Okay, or 100% we can say, or 1 we can say. If you consider the area, then it is 1, and if you consider the percentage, it is 100%. Okay. Yeah. Akila, Namrata, good evening. Charita. Okay, brief introduction. Okay, ma, no problem. Bhavana, I am giving that only. Good evening, Bhavana, Charita. Yeah. See, normal distribution. This is the distribution. It will take this form. The area between the curve and the x-axis is always 1. And the PDF f of x is 1 by sigma into root of 2 pi. This root is only for 2 pi. Okay. Sigma into root of 2 pi. E power minus x minus mu the whole square divided by 2 sigma square. This you have to remember. Right. So this is our PDF, and I have already told you the two parameters are mu and sigma are called two parameters. Okay, mu is the mean and sigma is the standard deviation, right? And why these two are main parameters? Depending on these two values only decide the nature of the curve. So here you can see this curve and this curve and this curve, they have mu is equal to 0, right? Mu is equal to 0, that is the center point. And as sigma decreases, if sigma is decreases, sigma is the standard deviation. If this is less, then the curve will be more peaked. Okay, and this is normal one. And if the standard deviation increases, then the curve will become flattened depending on sigma value and mu value. Mu is 0 means the curve will be here, and if it is moved, if mu value is minus 2, then the curve, entire curve will be moved to the left. Okay, so depending on, this is called location parameter. Mu is called location parameter, that is where it is located. Okay, the same thing I have explained in that previous class also. You can go through that video also. So if mu is called the location parameter and sigma is called the spread parameter. How much it is spreading or it is peaked. Okay, depending on the value of sigma. Sigma is less, it will be more peaked. If sigma is more, it will be more spread. Okay, it will be flattened. The curve will be flattened. Okay, so these two are defining the nature of the curve. This is the famous bell curve. Okay, and one more thing, I told you the entire area between the curve and the straight line x is 1. The total area is always 1. That is why we are considering it as a probability. And these are the standard things. Probability of this is called 1 sigma variation from mu. Okay, so this is minus 1 sigma, this side mu plus 1 sigma. This is always 68 point. These are all standard values. 68%, 68.27% will be in this, will be lying in this area, and 95.45% will be in this area, that is 2 sigma. Mu minus 2 sigma and mu plus 2 sigma, the area between mu minus 2 sigma and mu plus 2 sigma. Similarly, mu minus 3 sigma and mu plus 3 sigma, this is 99.73. 99.73. So almost the entire area, only 0.9973 we have got. Okay, so only 0.27 will be 0.0027 area will be in the remaining curve. Okay, and this curve will not meet the x-axis. That is why x is called the asymptote to the curve. Okay, it will not meet, it will go up to infinity, they will never meet. Okay, but the entire area, mostly mu minus 3 sigma and mu plus 3 sigma, between these 2 points, almost 99.73% of the area is there between mu minus 3 sigma and mu plus 3 sigma. Okay, so approximately we can say this is 68% of the data. This mu minus 2 sigma and mu plus 2 sigma, 95%, approximately 95% of the data, and this is 99.7% of the data. Okay, now we have seen f of x is equal to 1 by sigma into root of 2 pi e power minus 1 by 2 sigma squared into x minus mu the whole square, right? Now depending on this is called, now we say x is a random variable which follows, generally the notation is like this. If you write like this, x is a random variable which follows the normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma squared. Okay, if you write like this, this is to be read as x is a random variable which follows normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma squared. Okay, so what is the probability? It is a less than x less than b is equal to, we know already from minus infinity to plus infinity, no, the total probability means minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x dx is the total probability, which will be always 1. So if you want to find out from a point a to b, integral a to b f of x dx. Okay, but here it is made very simple. You need not integrate all those things. The values are table, in a table form it is there, it is available. We can use the table directly. Okay, how to use the table and all I am going to explain. And when mu is equal to 0, this is called x is following a normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma squared. If mu is equal to 0 and sigma standard deviation is 1, then it is called the standard normal distribution. So when mu is equal to 0 and standard deviation is 1, then the normal distribution is called standard normal distribution. So standard means immediately you should be able to remember these two things. Mu will be 0 and sigma is equal to 1. Okay. So these two conditions you have to remember. And always remember z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. That is from x. And in the table I told you every value is stored in a table. No. For this, okay, this area, it is for z value only. So in the problem x will be given, you have to convert it to z. Okay, so this you have to remember, z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. This is the substitution. Okay, understood? Any doubts in this? If you have any doubts, ask me. Otherwise, we'll move on to the next one. I'll show you the table also. Abhinaya, good evening. Yeah. Any doubts, ma? We can go to the next one otherwise. I hope you understood. You have to remember these things. Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. This is the substitution because table values are available for Z. Okay. Now I am going to show the table. See, standard normal table. You can take a printout and keep it with you for referring this. Okay. You can take a printout so that every time you need not values are giving these areas. So if you want, if you are given x, you have to convert it to z first. I'll tell you when you do the problem, it will be clear, more clear for you. Okay, how to refer this table also I'll tell you. Please remember this is the area. Z is equal to, these values represent this area. Z is equal to 0 to Z is equal to any value. This you remember. For example, they have given. For z is equal to 1.25 means equal to 0 to z is equal to 1.25. How will you find out 1.25? Here 1.2 you have to search for 1.2 and for 5 this one 0.3944. That is what they have given. Okay, how to see the table? 1.25 means first you have to search here 1.2 and 5 here in the column. Row 1.2 and column 5. Okay, 1.25. This 0.3944 is the value. This is corresponding to 1.2 here and 0.5. That is why 1.25. This is the value. Okay. Similarly, we will do more problems. Don't worry. Yeah. Now, let us go to the problems. For a normally distributed variate with mean 1 and standard deviation 3, find the probabilities that 3.43 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6.19. Please remember x will be given. First thing is you have to convert x to z. Okay. So what is asked? The first question is P of 3.43 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6.19. Right. This is what is asked. What you have to do is when x is equal to 3.43, find the value of z. When x is equal to 6.19, find the value of z. Right? Now this will become P of the corresponding values you have to find out z less than or equal to, because we are going to use the table now. Okay. When x is equal to 3.43, what will be the value of z? Please remember z is equal to x minus mu by sigma is the formula you have to remember, right? So z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. So z is equal to what is x now? 3.43. 3.43. For what value you have to find out? Minus mu is given mean mu is equal to 1 and standard deviation is 3. Please remember whether they have given, please check whether they have given standard deviation or variance. Okay, variance means you have to take root. Don't forget that. Now they have given directly standard deviation, so sigma is equal to 3. Given mu is equal to 1 and sigma is equal to 3. So 3.43 minus mu value is 1 divided by sigma is 3. That is 2.43 divided by 3. What is the value? 0.81, right? 0.81. Similarly, you can find out for this 6.19 minus 1 divided by 3. The value will become 1.73. Now you please listen. After that you can try. Okay. Now therefore P of 3.43 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6.19 becomes, for 3.43 what is the value? 0.81. Less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1.73. Right? Now you are going to use the table values. Before that, I'll tell you certain things. Please listen. This is the curve, normal curve, right? always from the table we can find out this area only, right? This area only we can find out. That means whatever area is given here, we have to express in terms of this area. This is z equal to 0 to z equal to some value, whatever value is there, right? So now you have to find out what is given. Probability of 0.81 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1.73. Please remember, left hand side is negative, right hand side is positive. So whenever you have negative symbol here, you are supposed to enter the value in the left hand side. Whenever you have positive values, you have to enter in the right hand side. So 0.81 is somewhere here. Z is equal to 0.81 and here 1.73. Right? So what is the area we need? This is our area we required. This is the required area. Right? So this is equal to, how will you find out now? Everything, whatever area is given, try to express in terms of 0 to, I told, so that we can make use of the table values. Okay. Please remember, in the table we have z equal to 0 to z. This is our area. So if you want to make use of the table, then you have to express in terms of 0 to. So let us write this as, I can find out up to 1.73, right? Wait. Up to 1.73. I want to make use of the table. So I am trying to express everything in terms of 0 to. So in this, from the table, I can find out this area 0 to 1.73. But what is extra? This is extra, right? So I can find from the table 0 to 0.81 and remove. I don't want this area, right? What is to be removed? Minus 0.81. This is to be removed. I hope you understood. I'll explain again. Listen all of you. Integral 0 to, from z equal to 0 to 0.81 to 1.73 I need. But if you want to make use of the table values are available only from 0 to this one, 0 to z value, right? So I want to express everything in terms of 0 to. Whatever area is given, first you draw that region and you try to express everything in terms of 0 to. So from this, I want this area. So what I am doing is, I will find out 0 to 1.73 and 0 to 0.81 we can find out from the table. And from this 1.73, I will remove this particular area. That's what I have written here. 0 to 1.73 minus 0 to 0.81. I am going to remove this. Okay. Now, how to find out this value from the table? 1.73. See, 1.7 here, left hand side 1.7 and 3. This is our 1.73. I hope you understood. 1.7 and 3. Okay. So 0.4582. 0.4582. Minus 0.81. 0.81, how will you find out? 0.81. 0.8 is here and 1 is here. This is our 0.81. So 0.2910. 0.2910. You have to evaluate. This is nothing but the probability between 0 to 1.73 minus probability between 0 and 0.81. Okay, that is, if you want, you can, for more clarity, you can write like this. 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1.73. This is this area. Okay, this is first one. Minus probability of 0 less than z less than 0.81. Okay, this is what the values. Values I have written 0.4582 minus 0.2910. That is 0.1672. 0.1672 is the answer for the first question. Okay. Any doubts in this? 0.1672? Yes, very good. All of you? Yes, ma. Z is equal to 0.81, X is equal to 3.43. Yes, ma. Yes, yes. Understood all of you? Yes, 0.1672 is correct answer. Can you find out the second one? Minus 1.43. First you can copy this and you can try minus 1.43 and 6.19. Yeah. Second one, minus when x is equal to minus 1.43, find out the z value, and 6.19 already we have found out. When x is equal to 6.19, we have found out z to be 1.73. Yeah? Yes, 1.73. Yes. Find out the z value, minus 1.43. Z is equal to what? Find the z value now. All are correct. Kirtika, yes, all of you are doing. Yes, very good. Namrata, Manaswini, Akshita, Bhavana, Shrutika, Abhinaya. Minus 0.81 is correct, ma. Manaswini. Yes, very good. Minus 0.81. Yes. Yes, very good. Minus 0.81. I hope all of you have done. Minus 1.43 minus 1 divided by 3. That is minus 2.43 divided by 3. It is minus 0.81. Minus 0.81 is correct. And when x is equal to. Now how will you find out this area? Listen. Now probability of minus 1.43 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6.19 is nothing but probability of minus 0.81 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1.73. Please remember, whenever you have negative values, you have to write in the left hand side of z is equal to 0. This is 0. So minus 0.81, right? In the right hand side, plus is 1.73. Whenever you get negative, you have to, yes, minus 0.81 to 1.73 is correct. Yeah, 1.73 already we have found out for the previous question, right? So minus, now this is our required area. Because minus I have written in the left hand side of this z is equal to 0. Now this is our area. Always remember, where you have to express whatever is given, you have to express in terms of 0 to. Okay. So now I am going to split this into two areas. Listen carefully. This is minus 0.81 here, this area, plus in this area 1 up to 1.73, plus previously we have subtracted because it was minus. Okay, we wanted plus this one, in between we wanted. Now I want this area, so minus 0.81 this area plus 1.73 this area. Okay, how will you find out now? Negative we don't know, but we know that the normal curve is symmetric about the line z is equal to 0. Symmetric means you can, instead of minus 2 plus, I can write this as 0.81 because it is symmetric about the line z is equal to 0. So whether I am taking minus 0.81 to 0 or 0 to plus 0.81, it will be the same. Okay, it will be reflected, right? So 0.81, 0.81 plus integral, this area 1.73, 1.73, this area. Okay. So now this I can find out from the table. This also I can find out from the table. 0.7492. Yes, ma. Excellent. Yes, very good. 0.7492 is correct. Yes, very good. Super. 0.7492. Charita first, Akshita, Namrata, Siri. I hope all of you understood. Yes, very good, ma. So you know how to find out the value from the table, right? 0.2910 and 0.4582, right? So this is equal to 0.2910 for 0.81 and plus 0.4582, that is 0.7492. I hope all of you understood, right? Yes. Okay, I'll explain. Wait. Bhavana, it is correct. Yes, ma, I'll explain once again. Listen. For the previous problem, we got both plus, so we have taken this area from here. Okay, plus. Now we have minus. Whenever you get minus, you have to enter in the left hand side. Whenever you get plus, you have to write in the right hand side. Please remember that. Okay. Even percentage also I'll tell you when we do that problem. Right. So minus 0.81 and 1.73. Minus, because we have minus, I have entered in the left hand side. Now if you want to make use of the table, everything should be in the table. We have seen already the table will be available from z is equal to 0 to z is any value. Okay. So this is the area from the table. If you want to make use of the table, you have to express every area in terms of 0 to any value. Okay. So now I am going to split this. Now minus 0.81 to 0 and 1.73. I am splitting this area and this area. Area 1 and area 2. Okay. So minus 0.81 and 0 to 1.73. This area I have split into 2. This is 1 and this is 2. Right. Now for negative values we don't have the table value, but 0 to, I told you, this is the table value. If you want to make use of the table, all the regions should be expressed in terms of 0 to, right? So here we have negative, but we know the characteristics of normal curve is it is symmetric about the line z is equal to 0. Therefore, whether you get minus 0.81 to 0 or 0 to 0.81, it is going to be the same. This and this are the same. Okay, area is going to be the same, right? That is why 0 to 0.81. And this 1.73 already we have seen. Why I have written this? These two are the same because it is symmetric about the line z is equal to 0. Right? Therefore, this already we have seen from 0.81, 0.81. How will you see the value? 0.8 and 1 is here. So 0.2910. And 1.73, 1.7 you have to see in the column, and 3 corresponding to 3.4582. Okay. So 0.7492. Any doubt? Clear, Shrutika? If you still have any doubt, tell me. If you don't understand anything. Because this is going to be a very, very important thing. Because you should know how to see the values from the table. Okay. How to convert it. First thing is you have to convert it to Z. Then only we can use the table. Right? Shall we go to the next question? Understood all of you? Any doubts you ask? Otherwise, we'll go to the next question. Yeah, next question. Got it. Yes, ma. Yes. In exam, how should we remember? I'll tell you, ma. Actually, tomorrow I'll explain using the calculator also. Actually, in the exam, they are supposed to give the table. But I hope in some colleges they are not providing. Sometimes they may, sometimes they may not distribute the table values. But I will, table values will be available, ma'am. Actually, they are supposed to give the table. But tomorrow I will explain how to use the calculator. Without table, you can use the calculator also. But this is the basic thing you should know. How to express the region wise. You should understand the area. Okay, how we are taking the area. Once you are aware of this area, then only you can make use of the calculator also. Tomorrow, without table, using calculator, I will tell you how to do the problem. So you need not be worried about even the table. But most of the colleges, you can ask them you can request them to provide the table values. Okay, even for t-test and f-test, we have different test values are there. For that also, they are supposed to give the values table actually. So even if table is not provided, in the worst case, if the table is not provided, tomorrow I'll teach you how to use the calculator for evaluating these values. Okay, so don't worry about that, right? Next question. If x is a normal variate with mean 30 and standard deviation 5, find the probabilities that. Why don't you try this? Try this. Mean mu is equal to given. Mean mu is equal to 30 and standard deviation sigma is equal to 5. Please be careful. Sometimes to confuse you, they will give variance also. If variance is given, you have to take sigma is equal to, okay, square root of that. Okay, yes. A table value, you need not by heart the table values at all. Okay, z value using the table you can find out, or using the calculator also. Calculator will be very easy. Don't worry about that. How we have done in binomial, we have used the calculator, no? So like that we can use even binomial, Poisson, everything we have used the calculator. Similarly, even for this also, but you should know how to use the area, how to find out the area. Area is nothing but probability. Area under the curve. This point you have to remember. Area under the curve and the x-axis will give you the probability. Okay. So here probability is asked. Probability of 26 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 40 is equal to. Now you convert it into z. Tell me the values of x and minus 0.8 and 2. Very good. Very good. Yes, minus 0.8 is correct, ma. Namrata, why did you get 0.5, ma? Minus 0.8 is correct. Z is equal to 2, no, ma, for 40. Substitute 40 and find out. It is 2, no? 40 minus 30 divided by 2, right? Divided by 5, right? I think you have done divided by 2. Yeah. 0.7653. Abba, excellent. Akshita, very good. Very good, very good. Excellent. 0.7653 is the final answer. Very good. Yeah, Namrata 2 is correct. Siri 2 is correct. Charita, what is 0? Final answer is 0.7653 is correct, ma. Charita, yes, correct. Okay. Bhavana minus 0.8 to 2. Yes, very good. Ramya minus 0.8 and 2 are correct. Very good. Abhinaya, right, ma? Minus, yes, very good. Minus 0.8 less than z, ma. Abhinaya, minus 0.8 less than z, not x. Now we are converted to z so that we can make use of the table. Okay. So this is minus 0.8 to 2. Very good. Namrata, 0.7653 is correct. Yes, very good. Excellent. All of you are doing very well. Understood then. Very good. Bhavana, correct. Very good. Minus 0.8 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 2. So you have to draw the region like this. Minus means in the left hand side. Right hand side is 2. Therefore this can be written as minus 0.8 to 0 plus 2. Yes. So this is integral. You need not write all these things in the exam. 0 to 0.8. You write this enough. Directly from this you can write the values directly. Okay. This is for you to understand. I am writing all these values. Okay. So this area and this area. Values are 0.4772 plus 0.2881. I think 0.2881 is for 0.8 and 0.4772 is for this. 0.2881 plus 0.4772, which is equal to 0.7653. Excellent. Yes. Yeah. Bhavana correct. Manaswini correct. Mani Kumar minus 0.8 to 2 correct, ma. Very good. Yeah, Abhinaya. Be careful about the variable. Okay. Yes. Then Dhruti Reddy. 0.7653 is correct. Ramya is correct. Anaga correct. Abhinaya correct ma. Very good. Yes. Second one is 0.4987. No ma. 0.4987 value is right. I'll tell you there is a small twist there. Wait. I'll explain that. See, now probability of x greater than or equal to 45, right? For 45, what is the value of z? 3, right? 45 minus 30 divided by 5. So 3. That means probability of z greater than or equal to 3. Z is positive. So somewhere here z is equal to 3. This is our region, required region. And one more thing you have to remember, I told you the entire area is 1 and this z is equal to 0 divides, or x is equal to mu or z is equal to 0, divides the entire area into 2 equal parts. Therefore, total area is 1. Therefore, these two areas are 0.5 and 0.5. Okay. Yeah, z is equal to 3 is correct, all of you. Now, this is 0.5. Now I want this row, this area I want. But I cannot do directly. I cannot find out from directly. What I can do is, this is z equal to 3. What I can do is, the entire area is 0.5. I can, from the table, I can find out this area, right? So this is equal to the entire area. The entire area is what? Minus, I can do this. I can remove this z is equal to 3. Okay. So entire area is 0.5. The total area is, total probability is 1. So it is z is equal to 0 divides the entire area into 2 equal parts. Okay. So 0.5 minus this is 0.4987 is correct. 0.4987 is z is equal to 3. 0 to 3. You have to subtract from 0.5. I hope all of you understood this. I want this area. But I can use the table only from 0 to, right? So entire area I will take minus, this should be subtracted, right? Z is equal to 0 to 3. This value should be subtracted. Always remember, whenever you are making use of the table, see to it that you are expressing the area in terms of 0 to. That you have to be so careful. Okay. So 0.0013 is the answer. Understood all of you? Yeah. Listen. This area, total area is always 1 ma. Z is equal to 0 divides the entire region into 2 equal parts. So this side area is 0.5. This side area is 0.5. Okay. I want P of Z greater than or equal to 3. Greater than or equal to 3 means what? This area. Z is equal to 3 is somewhere here. And this area I require. Okay. But when you want to make use of the table, you can use this one only from Z is equal to 0 to. Right. So 0 to means what? You can find out the entire area and you can express this as entire area minus 0 to 3. I don't want this. This is extra for me. I am considering the entire area, that is 0.5 here, minus, I don't want this. Up to 3 I don't require. Okay. So that should be subtracted. So 0.5 minus, for z is equal to 3.0 somewhere here. Yeah. 0.4987. 3.00. So 0.4987. Okay. Therefore 0.0013. Understood? Yeah, 1.3 into 10 power minus 3. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, 0.0013. I hope all of you understood this, right? Yes, very good. Yeah. Manaswini got it? Any doubts? Bhavana correct. Namrata correct. Akshita correct. Yes, ma'am. Siri correct. Shrutika correct. Abhinaya. Yes, Manaswini understood. Yes, ma'am. So, okay, we'll go to the next question. The mean and standard. Now you try to do this. the mean and standard deviation of the marks obtained by 1000 students in an examination are respectively 34.5 and 16.5. These are all the main applications of our normal distribution. Okay. So assuming the normality of the distribution, find the approximate number of students expected to obtain marks between 30 and 60. So what is given? Mu is equal to 34.5. Mean and standard deviation respectively. Okay, so mu is equal to 34.5 and sigma is equal to 16.5. Standard deviation is given, so sigma is equal to 16.5. Okay. Now, what is asked? Tell me. Probability of what is asked? P of what is asked? P of mean is 34.5. Yes, correct. Standard deviation is 16.5. Sigma is equal to 16.5. Yes, Shrutika, next. Sigma is equal to 16.5, right? Yeah, 30 less than x less than 60. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Akshita, correct ma? So 30 less than or equal to also you can say, no problem whether it is strictly less than, because it is continuous distribution. At a particular point it will be the area of a straight line. It will not be having any value, so it will be 0. So either you write less than or equal to, it doesn't matter. Okay, because it is continuous. Yes, yeah. Charita, correct. 30 less than, no, greater than, x is less than 30. Charita, why x is greater than? Yeah, x is equal to 30 minus 2 point, yeah, minus 0.27. Manaswini, correct ma? Yes. Namrata, correct. P of x 30 less than x less than 60 is correct. Charita, second one is not greater than, it is less than ma. Abhinaya, less than or equal to x, less 30 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 60 is correct. Find out the corresponding z value now. Find out the corresponding z value. I think you can do. Yes, what is the corresponding z value? And tell me the final answer. 1.54 is correct, Manaswini. Yes, ma. Correct. Very good. Raviteja, minus 0.27 is correct. Very good. Namrata, minus 0.27 and 1.54. Yes, very good. Next. Next you do find, so minus 0.27. Now you draw the region and find out the value. Minus 0.27 and 1.54. Yes, ma, correct. Very good. Minus 0.27 less than or equal to z less than or equal to probability of. Okay. Yeah, in the exam, don't forget to write this probability of. Okay. Yeah, Raviteja, 1.54 is correct. Very good. Siri, the values are right. Minus 0.27 and 1.54. Correct, ma? Very good. Very good, all of you. Doing very well. Super. Next. I think you can draw the region and give me the value. Final answer I want. Anyone? Always remember, negative means left hand side you have to write, positive means you have to write in the right hand side. So this is the required region. I am not very good at drawing, so please bear me, okay? Bear with me. 0.5916, yes ma, very good, Akshita. Why Why did you get 0.5446? It is 0.5946, Noma. Minus 0.27. So 0.27, what is the value? 0.1084, right? Manaswini is right. Why did you delete? And for 1.54, it is 0.4382, right? I'll show you in the table. What are the values? 0.27. So 0.27. 1064 or 84? Okay, 1064, I think. Okay. I have written 0.84. 1084 is right, no? In the previous table, it is correct. 1084 only. And 0.43, 1084 is right actually. In the book, there is a small change. It is 84, ma. In the book, it was given. It is from the net. I have downloaded this value. I think this should be. This I'll confirm. Anyway, I think it is 84. 0.1084. Okay. In the book, it was given 0.1084. And 0.4382 is correct. 0.4382 is for 1.54. So 1.54. 0.4382, this one, yeah. 1084 plus 0.4382. Maybe some this mistake, okay, printing mistake maybe. What is 64? 60 only, no? 30 and 60, no, ma? The question is 30 and 60. Why do we go for 64? Yeah, we want only up to 60, not for 64 and 84. Yeah. 0.60, 30 and 60, no, ma? For 60, it is only 0.438. 1.54 is correct. 1.54 is right, okay. Final answer is 0.5916, ma. 0.5916. Akshita, final answer is this one. This is 0.5916. Is it correct? 4, 8. Wait, this one should be 66, right? 6. 0.5966, no? This 4 plus 2, 6, 8 plus 8, 16 and 4, 5, 4, 6, 6, I think then. 0.5466 is correct, ma. 0.5466 is correct, yeah. So the number of, yeah, with this is the probability. 0.5466 is right. Okay. And now this is not over. What is asked actually, assuming the normality of the distribution, find the approximate number of students expected to obtain the marks between 30 and 60, right? Number of students I want. Totally how many students are there? 1000. So it should be multiplied by 1000. Therefore, the number of students, whatever is asked, you write that. The number of students expected to obtain, whatever is given in the question, you write that. Obtain marks between 30 and 60 is 1000 into 0.5466. 5466. That means 0.5466. So 546.6. That is 547. Approximate. Because number of students, no, it cannot be in the decimal. So please round it off. Less than or equal to 5. Less than 5 means you write that number as it is. Now it is 0.6. So I am writing it as 547. 547 is the answer. 547 is the answer. No, ma, 1.522 cannot be the probability, no. 1.5222, that itself is showing that you have made a mistake. You cannot have probability more than 1. Please remember that. Okay. If you are getting probability more than 1, that means we have made a mistake. Right? Yeah. Now, next problem you have to do on your own and tell me only the value. To the left of directly Z value is given. This is only for you to practice the area. Tell me the areas. What are the answers? This is for you to practice. You draw the regions. 547 is correct, ma, all of you? Yeah, 0.5466 is right. Okay, all of you have given 0.5466. It is correct. It is 0.1084, I think, ma. Okay. The table, there is some mistake maybe. According to the book, it is 1084 only. Do this and give me the values. In some books, in one book it is given 1.1064 and in one book it is given 1084. So there may be some variation, okay. If it is 1064, then the value will be 1064 plus 0.4382. In that case, it will be 614.446. If it is 1064, then it will be 0.5446. Okay, in that case, the answer will be 545 into 1000 into 545. 0.5446, 545. This 1.06 or 1.86 or 1.64, sorry, 1.64 or 1.1084, I will tell you when we do by calculator, we will find out. Okay, we will check the correct answer, right? Okay, for the first one, students have given 0.4625. No, it is left side of minus 1.78. 0.4625 is the value for 1.78, right? So what is the area? What is the area? To the left of z is equal to minus 1.78. To the left of. So this one, minus 1.78. This is our area required. So how will you find out this? How will you find out this 1.78? Anaga, first one is not correct, ma. 0.4625. It is not correct. Okay, take it as a homework. Okay, take it as a homework. Tomorrow we'll check the answers. Okay. It is going to be 1 hour, so I'm going to end the meeting. These all these values I'll tell you in the next class. Tomorrow we'll see. Okay. I'll give you all the answers tomorrow. Okay, ma. Thank you so much, all of